Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Puffco Peak Pro Diamond Dab of the Day. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. As always, when you enjoy today's video, you know what to do. Send a subscription, tell your friends, hit the like button, and I reply to all the comments. It's critically important to always try new things in life. Yep. Because until you try new things, you may never know your true passion. You may never know your true purpose or your power. Human beings, after all, are born curious. A trait that somehow we lose as the burdens of responsibility get heavier on our shoulders. Trying new things is paramount to being a successful person, after all. Building a complete person, one that we'll be proud of. So, when was the last time we did something for the first time? What do you think? It's important. You see, in fun, there's messiness. Sometimes you got to scatter things just to see if you're capable of putting them back together again. Life and longevity are two gifts we can control how well we use. Believe it or not, the more new and fun things we do, the more fun, more fulfillment, and satisfaction we'll get out of our lives. People who seek out new terrains and activities are happier, more positive, more alive, and even healthier. So we need to step out of our comfortable box and introduce something new to ourselves every day. The standard is monotonous and frankly outdated. So if we're not the type of person open to drastic changes in our life, that's okay too. One little step at a time is all it takes. One little step. Nobody's forcing you to eat a food you don't like. You can start by just taking a whiff. But why? Why should we try new things? Well, our brains will thank us for it. When you feel tired of living, overwhelmed by everyday chores, and confused about the next step, do something new. In fact, we can do something old in a new way even. Anyway, there's a feeling of accomplishment and delight when we try something new. Think about it. Think about it. Get out of your usual routine. Your usual routine is repetitive. Maybe it's time to try something new. Or do you dance? What about dancing? Wait a second. You got 2 feet, most of us, right? Don't we all? Maybe you should try. Maybe you should go on a culinary adventure. Maybe we should go on something because we're sensitive to certain foods. Well, maybe we should try. Maybe we should go to a class. Maybe we should go to a fitness class. Give yourself an excuse to get out of mediocrity, out of a mediocre life. That's right. It is time to stop empowering the factors that limit us from experiencing something new in our lives. Why is it so important? I keep preaching, but why is it so important to try new things? It re-emphasizes your strength. Think about it. If you seek more in life, then there's an emptiness that is filled when you try something new. The only way that you can do it is by trying something new. And it will boost confidence and increase your own belief in yourselves. You need to appreciate other people's experiences. What do we know about life outside our immediate circle? Aside from what is narrated in our neighborhood or textbooks, we've seen a lot of people whose narrow and myopic idea of another culture, tradition, and perception only enlarges the ignorance. So when we learn a new language, for example, or taste a new food, we're opening up our understanding to other cultures and people. We're gaining insight into the whys and hows and learning to appreciate them. And as they say, experience is the best teacher. but it can only happen when you try new things. New things give us an edge in life. It's not about us being better than the next person, but a new experience can allow us to open doors of opportunities before us. We got to break the barriers and aim high, because we might just be the person. We need to discover our purpose. And until we do try something new in life, we might never know we could do it better. There's a lot of happiness that people get when they achieve a feat on their own. Remember that failure is part of trying new things. So if at first we don't succeed, as the saying goes, try again. Remember to know your likes and dislikes. As funny as it sounds, very few people can distinguish their likes from their dislikes with solid reasoning. Comfort zone cannot actually measure the ability of our capacity. If we don't try, we will not know. So when we're open to trying new things, we're opening ourselves, pushing beyond our threshold into new territories. That is important. We're going to create satisfying memories. Memories are like bank deposits. We're going to meet new people. By expanding our social network, we're going to open countless opportunities to grow personally, career, knowledge. You got nothing to lose. So try meeting people today. Bring yourself out of your shell. Have you ever met someone and muttered, "Are they weird?" Well, that could easily be you. We just can't step out of our shell without the willingness to try something new. You see, there are a few steps to truly achieving it, including better communication, acceptance, confidence, self-esteem in others. And it starts when we try new things. Getting out of our shell can and will be challenging, but it will get easier with time. Well, we'll be able to understand our fears better. Success comes with failure attached, and so is trying out new things. Everyone's scared of something. Even daredevils have doubts about their stunts until they try something new. We are all adventurous people, but fear and access to the appropriate information have limited us to our tiny space. One of the biggest benefits to trying new things is beating the power of fear over our lives and expanding our sense of accomplishment. Fear creates skepticism and only shows up once you decide to try new things. This will generate a crippling effect to prevent you from trying, but there's one way to beat it. Try new things. Well, when you do this, you will learn and appreciate the value of time like you've never appreciated it before. Because when you try new things, you slow down time and appreciate the time you have in your hands. Life stops when we stop learning and trying. The learning process continues long after we left school. Our brain, just like the rest of our body, needs food to remain active, and new things stimulate and boost it. So, yes, it is time now to try new things, sharpen our focus, our cognitive abilities, and increase our creativity. This is going to make us a more interesting person. It's going to give us more experiences out of life, and it's going to humble us. That's right. It's going to teach us to be patient, to learn and listen and grow. For what may seem like a silly reason, when you try new things, you conquer pride and you achieve new milestones. Try new things today and open ourselves to new emotions, experiences, and cultures. You see, it's a humbling thing to break away from our routines and tick something off the bucket list. Life is just too short to remain in one place without any stories or memories or new things we did on our own. So it's time to try something new, whether it's a simple thing to a daring or challenging one. It's critically important that we move through life willing and able to try new things. This has been the Real Senior Stoner talking about trying new things and how critically important it is to everyone in their life. Frankly, it makes us who we are. I truly thank everybody for joining me today for our Puffco Peak Pro Diamond Dab of the Day. It's always nice to be with all of you at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day. Whenever we're doing our dab of the day, I truly enjoy having all of you with me. Thanks again for joining me. Tell your friends to subscribe, hit the like button. Don't forget to send a comment. Here we go. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Remember, try new things. Cheers.